So my mom has this program called Fitbit, and for those of you who don't know what Fitbit is, basically it's a watch thing that you put around your wrist that'll send information to your phone, such as how many steps you take in a day, your heart rate, and how well you sleep. The one that interested me the most of these is the one about sleeping information. Personally, I feel that I sleep pretty well, but I wanted to see if the results matched up, so I asked my mom if I could borrow the watch, and she said yes. You wanna guess how long it took me to forget that I was wearing it? 20 minutes. Eventually, it came to the time that I would normally go to sleep, except for whatever reason, I decided to sleep on the couch instead of my actual bed. Why I did this? Well, I'm really not sure. I guess it's sort of just become a bad habit. Now, this isn't exactly an unnatural event. In fact, it's quite often that I choose to sleep on the couch rather than the bed, and that's mostly because the only real issue with sleeping on the couch is that when you wake up, you're really stiff. Does anyone here know just how satisfying it is to stretch your muscles when you're really stiff? Because I feel like it's one of the most underrated feelings in the world. However, if I've learned anything from health class, it's that you're supposed to warm up your muscles before you stretch them. Otherwise, bad stuff happens. Yay! And what exercise do you think I did to warm up my muscles? Do 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 do. If you said jogging in place, well, you're pretty stupid, because I did jumping jacks. Apparently, up until a few months ago, I had been doing jumping jacks wrong, and I didn't even know it. I don't think anyone had told me that you were supposed to bring your hands all the way together above your head, because my sister pointed it out to me, and I tried to prove her wrong, but I was the one that was wrong. Anyway, eventually, after doing the jumping jacks, I went upstairs to eat breakfast. And also, because I feel like pointing it out, my house is positioned on a hill, so the top floor is the main floor of the house, which technically means I live in the basement, but back to the story. It was then that I remembered that I was wearing the Fitbit, so I took it off and went to deliver it to my parents, but they were asleep, so I just left it on the dining room table. Eventually, I decided to come back up to check if my parents had woken up, and to see if they had checked on the Fitbit information. The moment I walked in the door, I noticed that my dad had a puzzled look on his face, and I walked over to my mom, and she looked at me for a second and said, "Were you doing jumping jacks?" That's my impression of my mom. Sorry, Mom. Apparently, those 10 jumping jacks that I did had raised my heartbeat from 70 all the way up to 146. What? I'm pretty sure I was actually just being murdered, but didn't know about it. I'm really not sure what caused this. Maybe it was an error in the Fitbit system, or maybe I'm just really out of shape. Wow, congratulations on actually watching all the way through this video. I'd consider that an accomplishment. If you enjoyed watching this video for whatever reason, then you should probably leave a like or something. It would also make me feel like a more valued human being if you went and followed me on Twitter or Instagram, because that's where you'll find the most information as to when I'll upload next, or what creative ways I'm procrastinating. I'm still sort of trying to find my footing with this whole animation thing, so just bear with me for a little while. Okay, bye.